Good evening. Right, any question? Right, let's take the questions now. I heard Hyderabad has flood situation condition now. Please take care, sir. Thank you. I stay at first floor. If moon that is alone is aspected by five planets from different houses, is it still came through dosha? They say that if there is aspect of any planet, then like Kim Dhrum dosha goes away. Theoretically, it does. Practically, it depends on the person. Like check with the person alone or not. Okay, that is the main test of like Kim Dhrum yoga. A person with Kim Dhrum yoga would have no problem in staying alone, being alone. Okay, he would actually love his own company. So that is the nature. So if people have came through yoga and then aspects are there on moon, just check with the person if he likes to be alone or if he likes to be with the people. Okay. Uh, so that is what matters. Like I would say theoretically, like came through yoga will still be applied, but this person may like to be alone, but the other this other planets which are impacting, it depends on those planets what they are bringing. Suppose it is Saturn's seventh aspect, so it is bringing the limitation feeling. If it is Jupiter's or Rahu's fifth aspect or ninth aspect, it is bringing the like desire to learn more. Okay, so person will still be like kind of isolated in his life. He may like to be alone, but these traits will be added to that mind. Okay, depending on the planet and the kind of aspect it has. Mm, right. But good question. Good evening, Priya. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Long time no see. Moon Ketu combination in the seventh house. So Ketu in anywhere is difficult. In the seventh house of relationship, Ketu is separation. Moon is mind. Okay, so this is like a difficult combination. Moon in the seventh house person wants relationship in life. Ketu in the seventh house person feels isolated. So a tug of war is going on, that whether I should be in relationship, I should go away from the relationship. So this tug of war continues until the person realizes it. Okay, he needs to realize that it is him only who desired the relationship first of all. It is him only who is looking for separation now. So this back and forth is not going to help him. What is the importance of Kendra houses? Why are Trikona houses seen as auspicious? Kendra houses are like pillars of your life. Okay, understand what are Kendra houses? First house, fourth house, seventh house, 10th house. What are these houses? First house is you yourself. Obviously, you are the most in your life. Then fourth is mother, home environment. 10th is father and the authority figures in your life. This seventh is your partner, okay, spouse. So if a person has these houses is strong, okay, what it means is that first of all he may have okay, first of all he may have um, this support from parents. Okay, if first house is strong, that means person has a very clear idea about what he wants to do in life. If fourth house, 10th house are strong, support of parents are there. If seventh house is strong, partner is always helpful, supportive. So this shows that person has good amount of support. These are the pillars of your life. Now if someone has fourth, 10th damaged and all, then support from parents is not there, then he relies on fifth house and ninth house. Fifth house is your education, creativity. Ninth house is again your higher education. So now person needs to rely on these houses, fifth and ninth, to gain some amount of recognition in a life. If Kendra houses are not supportive, then this Trikona houses become very important for the person. Can Mars Ketu in Scorpio in the fifth house create issues with having children in male chart? For childbirth, I will more rely on the woman's chart. Okay, I will not rely much on male's chart, but this is a difficult combination. Two malefics in the fifth house is Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, anyways, is difficult. Fifth house is fifth house is first childbirth. So, first childbirth or first conception or for first child, this can be a difficult combination. Mars Ketu together in Scorpio. Right. Mm, but if you are asking for conception timing and all, then I will rely more on woman's chart. Is sixth house house of maternal uncles only or maternal aunts? Understand it like this: sixth house is third from the fourth. Fourth is your mother. Third from the fourth means mother's younger sibling, immediate younger sibling. Suppose my mother has two younger siblings. Okay, two younger brothers or two younger sisters or one brother, one sister. Okay, so sixth house will be third from the fourth. That is immediate younger sibling of my mother. Eighth house will be second younger sibling of my mother. Okay, because it is fifth from the fourth, third from the third. So it is like calculation. It is number game. Okay. So that's so not necessarily maternal uncle or maternal aunt, whomsoever it is, like immediate younger sibling of mother. It may be female, it may be male, whatever it is. Does Venus in the sixth house, Swati Nakshatra, be inclined towards finance related work? They can be, because ascendant itself is Taurus. Taurus is ascendant, its Lord Venus is going into Libra, Swati. So, in the sixth house of daily work life, so they can be inclined towards daily work life, which is finance oriented. Uh, good evening, Riti. How are you? How is Rahu Ketu Dasha for Scorpio ascendant? Rahu in the third, Ketu in the ninth. Rahu Ketu Dasha or Ketu Rahu Dasha, either ways. Okay, it is like a difficult Dasha in the sense that difficult Dasha. Just a second. Okay, something happened in my laptop. Anyways, it is difficult Dasha in the sense that they both represent illusion. Rahu Ketu or Ketu Rahu. Okay. So it is like in that time period you can be under utter illusion. Okay, it is like that type of situation, utter illusion, because they both represent illusion. So this dasha is not for something to like create and to take like some major decisions in life. Okay, Rahu Ketu is like 1 year dasha. Ketu Rahu is even smaller, I guess, or 1 year only. So just sail through this dasha. Don't take any important decision in life, especially not in the matters related with the houses where they are sitting or they are transiting during that particular time. So just to be like in the mode of sailing through the time. Don't take any important decision because you can be under utter illusion. Is Purubhadra a difficult nakshatra? Every house, every sign, every planet represents something good, something bad, something difficult, something easy. Okay, there is no energy which is only good, only bad. Okay, fire cooks food for you, fire can cook the person also. Okay, fire can burn the person also. If the heat of fire is taken away, it cannot do anything. Okay, so understand it like this: everything has its good points, everything has its bad points. Purvabhadra is like good for like a spiritual progress, especially initiation of a spiritual life. Okay, because it is your initial spiritual experiences. So first time person is getting interested in spirituality, meditation, yoga and all, that is great. But Purvabhadra can be difficult because it is like two-faced person, so it can create some sort of illusion, cheating, like this betrayal kind of situation. Okay, two-faced person. So person may be like not very honest with his words and all, or actions, and then like maybe difficult person to understand. This is also like this Purvabhadra may represent. Purvabhadra is also difficult for like leg injury kind of thing can happen, because it is Its deity is Ajekpada, one-footed goat. Okay, so now this one-footed goat represents leg injury also. One-footed goat represents someone who is doing a yoga posture also. So understand, even the one representation has both the sides, positive and negative. So there is nothing like this is a completely good nakshatra, this is completely bad nakshatra. Namaste, Mansha. Good evening. Debilitated Mars in 11th house and Moon Rahu uh, combination in the 6th house. What are the prospects of income and property? This person needs to be very careful about his money income. Okay. 11th house is income and gains, monthly income kind of thing, time based income. And if like this what Mars is debilitated in the 11th house, that means this person gains money, but he is unable to save the money. He is just spending money, is coming and going, coming and going. So this is where he needs to be like careful. It is Virgo ascendant chart. So Mars is also ruling difficult houses, third and the eighth. So this person needs to be very careful about money matters, saving money and all. So he can earn. Okay, it is not that he will not earn. He can earn, but he may have difficulty in saving the money. When can Taurus ascendant have speculative gains? Right now, Venus Ketu transit not so good, right? Right, Venus Ketu plus other things. Venus is in Virgo plus Mars is Mars is also aspecting and all. It depends on the person. Okay, his chart, his energy, his dashas and transits. I cannot say for every Taurus ascendant this is good time for speculative gains and this is not a good time. It largely depends on the dasha and the transits. Okay, but right now, in general, it is not good time for financial matters. Expenses can be high, and because Venus is going through a difficult time transit, also for relationship matters. What might be the result of Saturn retrograde at 0.53 degree in Leo for Scorpio ascendant? Saturn only planet in Kendra, natal Saturn. I mean, okay, fine. So Saturn in Leo is like a difficult position for working under others' authority or dealing with authority figures in your life. Person may have difficulties with father also, may have difficulties with other authority figures in life. Person may have to work a lot for his authority recognition in career. Largely it will come after mid 30s. Till then it is all about hard work. Okay, so this is like a difficult position. Saturn in Ketu's nakshatra in 10th house Leo, difficult for career authority recognition, but if the person perseveres, he will get it. What might be the result of this is done? Are people with Saturn in Aries is irresponsible? Again, Saturn in Aries remains for 2.5 years. Okay. For 2.5 years, Saturn will be in Aries. Can we say that every child taking birth during those 2.5 years is going to be irresponsible? It doesn't work like this. Okay. Thankfully, it doesn't work like this. Job in which a person needs to travel, which planets and houses is involved? Third house, Gemini, Mercury. Thank you. You're welcome. Is Jupiter considered a malefic for Virgo ascendant? No, it is like fourth and the seventh lord. At most, you can say it is Marka. It may not be like malefic, but it is Marka. Sun, Mercury, Venus in Scorpio for Cancer ascendant. And does it mean a lot of instability in the first child life? Uh, like Scorpio sign itself is it enough? Okay. For Cancer ascendant people, Scorpio falls into the fifth house. This is enough to bring the stability. More planets, more stability, instability. Okay. So that and that will be the case. So, anyways, like Scorpio itself brings the instability part. Uh, Pisces ascendant with ascendant nakshatra Uttar Bhadrapada. Lord Saturn in the third house Taurus. Life pattern should be about putting your self efforts. I don't know if you can hear me properly. There is loudspeaker. Ganesh festival is going on. So, anyways, Pisces ascendant Uttar Bhadra Lord is Saturn. Saturn is like in the third house. So, life pattern should be about putting your own self effort and gaining your authority recognition path from there. When do results materialize? When slow moving transit planets aspect or conjunct natal planets, as soon as they aspect or touch them, or a few months later. Results are always there. Okay. Results are always happening. Planetary dasha, transits, and all many a times on the exact day itself. Okay. You can see the result, but the biggest problem happens is that we are not so sensitive. We are not looking at results as the result. We think that okay, it is just one of the event. Okay, we don't realize that it is part of the big program and big show which is about to happen. Okay, so that is what happens with like results. The shahs are always bringing results. Transits are always bringing result. Okay, even in this case, when transiting planet is transiting over like birth chart planet, it is always bringing the result. But we are not so receptive. We are not so sensitive to realize that it is the result. For a long time, I want to do tooth surgery due to problems, but it seems blocked. How can I know when it will happen? Which transit is relevant here? Taurus ascendant. Lots of planets are impacting Scorpio right now. For Taurus, Mars is also transiting second house Gemini. So second house represents mouth area, and Mars is natural karaka of surgeries of bloodshed and all. So if dasha is also like indicating towards the same, then you may consider. But again, it is not consultation. Okay. So I'm just giving you opinion on the base of information given. If you have a serious concern going on, take a proper consultation. What is the result if Amatya Karaka Jupiter is 12th from Atma Karaka Venus? Okay, Amatya Karaka Jupiter is 12th from Atma Karaka Venus. Person may have foreign lands or spirituality. These things can become an important part for person to attain his goal in life. Okay, attain his destination in life. That can be the one of the interpretation. What will be the result of debilitated Jupiter in eighth house if it is Lord of ascendant and Atma Karaka? Debilitated Jupiter in eighth house. It cannot be Lord of ascendant. Jupiter can be debilitated in eighth house in Capricorn for a Gemini ascendant chart. It cannot be Lord of ascendant, right? It can only be the Lord of seventh house here. Okay. Anyways, Jupiter rules the seventh and the tenth, and gets debilitated in the like this eighth house. So this shows like lots of frustration around relationship life, lots of frustration around your this authority figures in your life, instability also, ups and downs also. Atmakarka means person is supposed to serve others through his knowledge and gain business benefits out of it. That is his destination. He should become a guru kind of person. Ascendant Nakshatra. Punarvasu. Yeah. So the same counseling kind of work can be the way. Then Pisces ascendant with ascendant nakshatra Uttarabhadra Lord and Taurus and yeah, I already told Saturn in the third house is basic planetary placement where person has to work for himself. Okay, this is like very common. Okay, also like Jupiter, the ascendant lord in Mula nakshatra in the 10th house also shows like lots of uprooting in career if the person goes into uh, like uh, goes into this working under others in the job setup. Uh, is it always, as it is always said, Saturn delays but never denies. When can a person undergoing Saturn Mahadasha see the results of hard work coming? Saturn Rahu, Saturn Jupiter. It depends on the hard work done. How long he perseveres. Let's take when he started the working hard. It depends on that. Okay, like if we take up the cases of like people who get very early success, okay, like Billie Eilish or Sachin Tendulkar or Justin Bieber and all, they get very early success. Why? Because they start early. Okay, they get like fame around 15, 16 years of age. Why? Because they start at 5, 6 years of age. So largely it is about 10 years of hard work is necessary when Saturn is involved. Okay. So if the person starts early, he can get the fame early, recognition early. If a person starts late, then obviously results are late. So it is about hard work for like this a long period of time, 10 years long period, at least 10 years long period, then the person can get the result. Pranam Vidyaji. So I will not say that okay, this dasha will give the result or that dasha will give the result. It depends on when like the person started working. How will be the transit of for Taurus moon around 2030 whenever Saturn conjunct Ketu transit Taurus? Fine, good. Thank you. Thanks for telling me. I have Taurus moon and Saturn will be with Ketu in Taurus. What great news! It can be very difficult for stressful time period for someone who has Taurus moon because it is middle of Sadasati plus Saturn Ketu joining. Is it so? Let me confirm. 2030. Mm, yo, 2030. Saturn Ketu will be together. Fun time. It is like lots of stress, lots of frustration, lots of feeling of isolation and all in matters of like almost everything materialistic because Taurus is the sign of materialism. When Saturn Ketu last time came together in Sagittarius, that's when like major things happened in my life. Like I took sannyas and like I lost my grandfather. There were lots of money issues and all and that time period, so similar things we can expect. Okay. Mm, have you or would you be writing article regarding the Mars transit in Gemini Cancer? I have already written it. You can find in recent post section in the group, sorry, in the site. I will just post it here because I feel it is an important event and everyone should be benefited. Everyone should be aware. I don't know how much benefit it will give, but everyone at least should be aware. Yo, just a second. I will post it. That's it. Mars transit. Okay. Mm, right. Do houses also have nakshatras based on Lagna degree? Uh, there is a concept like this. I think it is more so in like Bhrigunadi Jyotish or something like that. Bhavachali chart follows that. Okay. Ketu in the second house, Rahu in the Rahu Mars in the eighth house, Capricorn Lagna. How would result be if marriage happens in Ketu Dasha for this person? Is it advisable in Ketu Dasha? Astrology and marriage has no connection with each other. Relationship wise, this person will be feeling separated. In Ketu Dasha, Ketu is isolation, separation. He should avoid getting into relationship in Ketu Dasha, or he should be ready for this type of like feeling of separation and isolation. If Rahu is conjunct Atma Karaka and Ketu with Amatta Karaka, does it mean more emphasis on the soul journey of the native? Yeah, we can say that this person is more about his following his life path and all, because he may be carrying it for a like lifetime. Scorpio ascendant Rahu Moon, second house, Saturn in the third house. Great. Life very tough and failing in exams. Study hard. Jupiter ninth house, sir. Yes. Imagine Jupiter ninth house Cancer and you are failing in exams. Then who will pass exams if you are failing? Okay. Study hard. Give more time to study. Don't be on YouTube channels and asking questions here. That this is not going to help you in your exams. At least we are not alone in with this transit. Right. That is a great satisfaction that everyone is suffering. I don't know from where this satisfaction comes, but this is like usual. Everyone is suffering. So okay, fine. Pain is less. You are right, Pisces and then Jupiter in the 10th house, Moola, Ketu in the 5th house, Cancer, uprooting in job. I met a lot of bosses, stabbed me at my back from my maybe past life karma. No, this is this life karma only. You are not learning from your like mistakes. Okay. If you are aware that they are backstabbing you, then you should not be working under other people. Then you should start working for yourself. That's it. It is as clear as this. Karnik Singh ji, I am not taking any chart. Okay, I will just respond to some conceptual questions. 10th house related events, as it is aspected by Mars, Sun, Saturn, Mercury, and my Jupiter is in 11th house in retrograde, so it also has impact on 10th house, right? So when so much of impact is on 10th house, so career, authority, recognition, these things become important for the person. Soon Saturn and Rahu will be conjunct. What can we expect personally or globally? Again, I have written another article. You are not checking my website. I will just ping that link also. Stallion. Uh, this will, yeah, it will not be a long conjunction. It will be like for 3-4 months, but Rahu Saturn coming together is enough to like create havoc. So this article may be helpful. Jupiter, Venus, Moon in 11th house in Scorpio ascendant. Very perfectionist kind of person. Jupiter, Venus, Moon. Especially in financial matters, especially in relationship matters, they can be like very perfectionist. This is the way relationship should go, this is the way finances should go. They have some high criterias and all, and there like the troubles happen. What is the youngest age that parents should consult an astrologer for their child? I think if there is no health issue, okay, health issue is like something exceptional. You can consult an astrologer if there is any health issue going on with the child at any point of time. But otherwise, like 14, 15 years is the age where, because at that time, like child thinks about like parents also think about higher education kind of thing and all. So this is what understand why it is not useful before that. Suppose a person comes to me and he has a child who is around 5 years or less. This child will make his career. Okay, mainly people ask about career and all, right? This child will make his career around 20 years ahead. After 20 years, that will be a different world altogether. That is if we just compare 2024 with 2004, just 20 years back, it was a completely different world altogether. Okay, many careers have come up, many options and many new professions have come up. So 2044 will be like completely different from 2024. I can't even imagine what kind of careers will be there, what kind of options will be there in career. Okay, so this is why it is not useful to have any kind of this kind of consultation like career relationship for a child unless and until they reach their teenage and all. uh, what does Rahu in Cancer 12th house and Ketu in 6th house Capricorn signify? It shows a person can have a desire to be in foreign lands. It also shows person maybe like having some unconventional health issues, and alternate medication can be more helpful, like Ayurvedic, homeopathic, and all. It also shows like Rahu in 12th house Cancer is very good for profession like healthcare and all. Ketu in Capricorn person is like not very authoritative by nature. He doesn't want to boss around others. He doesn't want others to boss around him. So that type of scenario. Okay, these things are like common. Sun Mars Ketu in the 12th house. Sun is Atmakaraka, Scorpio ascendant. Authority coming from hidden matters, occult matters, research oriented matters, or foreign lands, or all of them. I shall go through the website in detail. Great, good job. And then, what happens if the planet aspecting own sign? It own house. If it is sign, okay, like Sun aspecting Leo, or Jupiter aspecting Sagittarius. It is like protecting that house. Okay, protecting that sign. It is just like I am standing guard outside my home, and I am looking after my home. So no one can enter my home just like that. So it protects that house. And 12th lord is in 11th house. No, you said Sun, Mars, Ketu in 12th house, Scorpio ascendant. So Sun, Mars, Scorpio ascendant means Libra. Okay, Libra Lord Venus is in Virgo. Great. So this can be like difficult again for relationship matters because Venus is debilitated. Okay. Uh, but for financial and all, it can be fine. But the person will get better results when he shifts to foreign lands and all. especially when ascendant lord is in the 12th house. It is better for him to shift to foreign lands. Right now, I'm 20-year-old and working in solar industry. Is it good for me? Solar manufacturing. Career consultation at least takes 1 hour. I don't even have any of your information, and you think I can tell you that okay, this is good profile field for you. It is like a doctor doesn't even have a patient in front of him, and he is telling, okay, everything is fine with you. Go live your life in complete joyfulness. But it is debilitated with Ketu. As I said, career consultation takes a long time. Please contact astrologer of your choice. Thank you. I am here replying only to conceptual questions. Mars in Leo in fourth house, hence here it is Kendra to houses, it rules 7 and 12th. It is not Kendra to 12th house. Is it of any significance with respect to malefic planets during this its dasha? Mars in Leo in fourth house is very good for placement for like real estate related matters. If this person is interested in real estate, it can be a good option for him. Okay, but again, I cannot tell with this much of information significance with respect to malefic results during its dasha. Mars, like Mars dasha, person may be aggressive. Okay, he may have volatile home environment. How he uses his aggression depends on him. If seventh Lord Mars and Lagna Lord Venus is conjunct in third house with Rahu and aspected by Jupiter, what does it mean? Three planets in Cancer in the third house is like person should be going towards self efforts. Ascendant Lord in the third house go towards the self efforts. Put your own effort, have your own business. Okay. Mm, Rahu in 11th house in Uttarashada Nakshatra, Sun in Ascendant in Uttar Bhadra, Pada Nakshatra. What is the question? Rahu in 11th house in Uttarashada and Sun in ascendant in Uttar Bhadrapada. Please let me know what is the question. Does it impact married life negatively? Married life is impacted negatively by any position. Okay. There is no planetary placement which is helpful in relationship life. Relationship life depends on two people involved, how long they want to cooperate with each other. That's it. Do you believe in yogas like Akhanda Samraj Yoga and Vashumati Yoga? Who do they work? I have written articles on it. Okay. I have written articles, I have made videos on yogas and all. They work in under like certain circumstances. Uh, I have written those circumstances also. Are there cases when debilitation of a planet produces favorable results? They can produce in the matters of non-living significances, like money-wise or convenience-wise. Jupiter debilitated can still give good money. Venus debilitated can still give good money or conveniency and all. But the problem will come into relationship matters. Are there right? Now, does the Ketu always behave like Mars in its dasha or transit? They say Ketu is shadow of Mars and Rahu is shadow of Saturn. Okay, so because they co-rule, okay, understand Mars and Ketu co-rule is Scorpio, so it can bring the energy or impact of a Scorpio sign. Okay, which which placement point for business better than job? All placements. Okay. Job setup is not natural way of working. Mercury in Revati Nakshatra in Pisces, first house, and dispositor in the 10th house in Mula. Is Mercury is debilitated? Yeah, it is debilitated. It is getting Neej Bhangraj Yoga. Again, it helps in professional life, not in personal life. Okay. So nothing cancels anything completely. Okay. It will like debilitation will still give the result. The other planetary placement will also give its result. Mars Antardasha and Ketu Mahadasha would be double effect of Mars. It will be effect of a Scorpio. Okay, if someone is in Mars Dasha, Ketu Antardasha or Ketu Dasha Mars Dasha, Antardasha, it is like Scorpio energy is getting activated. So wherever they are placed, wherever Scorpio sign is falling, you can have like major transformations coming in that area of life. Does Mula Nakshatra is wealth giving nakshatra? It can be like I have Venus in Mula, so I am getting money from Mula related activities, that is research, occult mysticism. So it can be, but it is also very destructive nakshatra. Okay, what is the time? We still have about 10 minutes. Mm. How is Combus Venus affect different from debilitated Venus? Combus Venus is only like your ego conflicts in relationship. Okay, ego conflicts, ego clashes in relationship, and all that is combust Venus. Debilitated Venus is like frustrations in the relationship. It may be because of dominance, control, other relationship issues. Maybe someone has like frustration in intimacy factor. Okay, uh, maybe the like partner is not romantic enough. Okay, that is also like one of the issue. So any of these things can come up. Combust Venus is only like this thing about this about this like uh, hmm, ego clashes in relationship. I have moon in second house in debilitation. Okay, I face oration skills and command over language. How to cure practice. Okay, when I was like practicing as an lawyer. Okay, advocate. We had a judge in AP High Court, Justice Singhvi. He used to say that, like, for any young advocate, okay, if he wants to improve any person who wants to improve his oratory skills, first first write down whatever you want to speak, okay, and practice in front of mirror. Okay, that will like give indicate you how you look when people face you, when people see you, how you look. That will give you an idea. So always practice your oratory skill in front of mirror. That will be helpful. But anything you can improve only by doing that particular thing. Okay, so if you are having issues in like oratory speaking and all, you can only improve by facing that challenge. Hmm. Namaste Alankrita. Moon in Taurus in Kritika, third house. Jupiter in 10th house Mula. Is it a Mukut Yoga? Yeah, it is Mukut Yoga. Moon Jupiter Dasha or Jupiter Moon Dasha can bring authority to the person. Do you offer personalized consultations? I do. I will just send you the link that may help you in getting the consultation. Jupiter Rahu conjunction in the second house in Pisces. Jupiter Rahu is starting from next year. Okay, this is the last Antardasha of Jupiter Mahadasha. So I start preparing for your Saturn Dasha. Okay, this is Sandhi period for your like Saturn Dasha. So rather than focusing on Jupiter, Rahu start focusing on Saturn wherever it is placed. Jupiter Rahu in the second house Pisces, excellent for spiritual things, excellent for knowledge gains and all. That is what it can indicate. But uh, like a person may have like unconventional belief system. Person may have lots of issues with the people. Okay, he can be like antisocial and all. Those things can come up. So unconventional system, but great unconventional approach, but great for any kind of knowledge sharing or knowledge gain. Okay. For spiritual pursuits, excellent. Jupiter Rahu in Pisces. I am starting Jupiter Rahu this month. Okay. From 22nd September, I guess I'm starting Jupiter Rahu. Next, the Saturn. So I'm preparing for Saturn. Does Gachkesri Yoga get cancelled if Jupiter is retrograde and Moon in debility? It is still giving the result, but in a different way. Jupiter, suppose someone has Jupiter Moon in Scorpio, okay, Gachkesri Yoga in a Scorpio sign. So, person may be kingly in Scorpio related activities. He may be very good with research, occult mysticism, maybe a great astrologer, maybe a great psychologist. He can be kingly in that area of life. Mm, does spiritual progress depends on planetary placements or self-will? Planetary placements are same for many people. Okay. Um, as I always say, like hundreds of children take birth in a particular minute. In a city like Delhi or Bombay, within 1 minute, about 125 children are taking birth. We cannot say that they all will be spiritually evolved. One who takes the efforts, one who makes the efforts, he will be spiritually like evolved. uh, so it largely depends on the gunas again, which gunas they are in, sattva rajas tamas. Hmm. Hmm. How should one discern between commitment and bondage? Commitment brings happiness, bondage brings suffering. If I am committed to astrology or my profession, it is bringing me some happiness. That's why I'm like committed. Bondage is like I was committed to the job, which was bringing me suffering. Uh, we know that Mars behave very calmly in Capricorn, like well controlled and highly willed. But does it behave the same way even with Rahu? Or it becomes aggressive. It can become aggressive in early life, but in later life, person may become like more calm. Which planet or signs represent growth of beards or hairs? I don't know. Maybe Mercury. Uh, maybe like Rahu, Ketu. Maybe Rahu. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, I think we are done for the day. Any further question? It reminds me of what you asked about beard and hairs and all that. The movie, if you have seen, like on Osho's childhood, The Rebellious Flower. If you haven't seen, please see it. If anyone hasn't seen that movie, please see it, The Rebellious Flower. In that movie, the child Osho asks a um, फकीर दाढ़ी और बाल क्यों बढ़ाते हैं? सो फकीर रिप्लाइज दैट हम नहीं बढ़ाते हैं, ये तो अपने आप बढ़ते हैं, वो तो दूसरे हैं जो कटवाते हैं. So growing of beard and hair is like natural. Cutting of them is unnatural. If we can get control of awareness in deep sleep state, then we become God. We all are God. Okay, why you want to become God? Uh, just be aware. No need to get control of awareness. Awareness is the final thing. One who is taking control of awareness has to be beyond that. Okay, there is nothing beyond awareness. Awareness is the final thing. Okay, so no one can take control of awareness. If you think that you are taking control of awareness, then that is not awareness. Hi Aura, how are you? Nice to see you here. Okay. One of my cousin is facing problem in growth of beard, like lack of growth, and that's why I was asking. Thank you. Right. Okay. Let's meet next week. Great. Thank you. Thanks for joining.